as soon as the news said it was alright to come out, I'm out magnet fishing. So I'm at the lakefront, of course, again. And normally I don't do this because I don't get much out of here, but I've noticed quite a few people out there fishing, so I'm going to do underneath the walkway, see if anybody dropped anything real quick, and then I'm going to start throwing out here and see if I can get any like fishing stuff. But the fishing pier has fishermen on it, so I'm going to wait a while, work this area a bit, and then work that maybe work the auditorium right there, see if anything got pushed up there from the storm, and then I'll work back to the fishing pier. And even if those people are still there, I gave them however many hours, so yeah, I'll wait and go fish that a little bit later. Alright, here we go. As Raven Girl would say, let's do this. It's really shallow here too, surprisingly. Oh, I need my gloves on. There's something in the water right there. It looks like it might just be a rock though. This is really scary for me because magnet fishing draws up alligators, and I'm really close to the water, and this is an alligator hot zone. So yeah, there are a ton of alligators here in the general vicinity. So I gotta be mindful of that. Don't want to get attacked by an alligator. Alright, so my first find of the day, first throw of the day too. I got a nice worm hook. The paint came off, but it looks like I'll be able to resharpen it, and it's still good quality. Alright, so I have to keep my bucket back away from me so I'm not throwing it in the water. So sorry about having to walk quite a distance, but it's worth it in the end. So somebody got their hook stuck right here underneath, right by the pillars. So go ahead and see if there's anything else. There is. I can feel it, and it's magnetic. There's quite a bit of stuff down here. Let's see if we can get any of it. It's probably, I've been noticing a lot of logs from the piers and that with nails in them. So just because it feels magnetic doesn't mean I'm going to get anything. So I got one of those nails out of the boards, and I got a screw, nail and a screw. I'm expecting to find quite a bit of stuff because we had gusts upwards of 75 miles per hour, so there's going to be some storm damage that I find. So I expect the waves to have brought stuff up underneath here. That's why I'm throwing up underneath here. And because people like to fish up underneath docks, so I might get some fishing stuff too. But yeah, see, look, there's a square ring and another nail. Oh yeah, and a fishing hook. I was just talking about that. A really small crappie hook. It looks like it'll still be salvageable, maybe, possibly, if it doesn't rust out bad. But it's really small, and I don't use crappie hooks like that, so that'll just end up in the trash. But whatever, that other hook was nice, so I'm happy with that so far. And I'm going to keep throwing quite a bit up underneath here, because there's a lot of stuff underneath here. A lot of magnetic stuff. And with this magnet you can tell more. That's why I like this magnet versus my bigger magnet. My bigger magnet, you can't really tell if you're getting anything, if you're hitting anything magnetic until you bring it up. So I got another small crappie or brim hook. I don't know exactly what you would call it here. Shiner hook, brim, crappie, that sort of thing. But when I say that, that just means a small hook, if you're wondering. Yeah, there's a bunch of debris from the hurricane up underneath here. I got pushed up underneath here. A bunch of debris. Not a little bit, but a bunch. So we'll spend quite a while trying to get some of the debris up. So looks like I got my first fishing pole ever, besides my kiddie pole. And it had somebody's trash attached to it. So good to get that out of the water, definitely. Alright, so it probably doesn't work, but we'll try it. No, see, it's seized up. So this is just gonna be trash. But the rod's still good, so I'm gonna keep the rod if I can figure out how to get it off. It looks like it's just zip tied on. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not just zip tied on. So, yeah, I'll be able to get the reel off of here and keep the rod. So, I'm gonna throw the rest of the stuff away, the reel, because it's all seized up. Yeah, I have to walk a long way, so what I don't keep, you'll see in a recap. So this person was fishing with a grub, a curly tail grub. They got their fishing pole stuck, and that's how I caught the fishing pole, was because I caught their fishing gear. I caught their grub that they were fishing with. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to go ahead and clean this up. I might end up keeping the reel, and I'm gonna cut it off anyways. Sorry for this delay right here, but I want to get this taken care of now versus later. I don't have to just carry the rod, but I don't know, maybe somebody will want the rod. It's just a Zebco rod, but a free rod is a free rod is a free rod. It's a pretty nice Zebco rod too. It's just a real seized up on it. So I probably won't be able to fix the reel. And I'm gonna have to clean the gunk out of this too. So hopefully it doesn't seize up on me. I'll give you an update if I'm able to fix this ultralight rod. That'll be in my update video. My recap video. So, not a lot of people watch my recap videos, but it's really informative because it shows all of what I caught that day. So yeah, if you guys want to see all of what I caught, watch my recap videos. Good morning. There's a bunch of debris that got blown up underneath here. Yeah, from the hurricane. Magnet fishing, you know what that is? This neodymium magnet, you throw it in the water with the rope and it pulls out anything that's magnetic, like fish and stuff. So it gets it out of the water so the birds aren't getting hooked up in it or drowning and everything.
I see them on alligators sometimes.
Yeah. And then I got this fishing pole. But it's mainly just to clean up the water. But we film it and put it on YouTube. A lot of people do it. Heir Apparent, Heir space APPARENT 333. And it should show like a knight with the green cover in it as my icon. Yeah. And you can feel all the like wood that got washed up here because it has the nails and screws in it. Feels like I have something. Alright, this one is 1,100 pounds. So it's double sided. Each side is 550 pound force. But that doesn't mean it lifts that many pounds. That means that in like ideal conditions, it takes that many pounds to pull a steel plate off of it. But this one, you could lift something that's, I've lifted stuff that's probably about 100 pounds out of the water with that one. Yeah. So like, look at this, more fishing line and stuff like that. I get some good stuff I can reuse, like fishing lures and that. But I get cool finds like boat anchors too. Yeah. But I'm still trying for my first gun or something out of here.
I didn't think about that.
A lot of people pull out shotguns from people that duck hunt.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm Joey. Yeah. You a local or what? Yeah. I'm local too. I figured I would come right after the storm and see what kind of damage there was, but there isn't that much. I thought there would be more. We got like 75 mile per hour gusts. Yeah.
I didn't even see that from where it felt very little.
Oh yeah, I know. I went through Charlie, so, and we got smashed. Irma really wasn't that bad. Charlie was horrible. All the, see look, I pulled the nails out of the wood. But the best thing to get out of here is batteries. I pulled quite a bit of batteries out of here. I've pulled somewhere along the lines of like 250 batteries out of here.
Wow.
I know. And it's really good because that leaches out like lithium and all sorts of stuff into the water. Yeah. But this started out in Great Britain. What happened was this guy had a friend that made stuff out of scrap metal. And he asked them to get him some scrap metal like off of the sides of the roads. So he was out looking for metal on the sides of the roads and he went by a canal and saw some carts. They call them trolleys in Great Britain, but shopping carts in the water. He's like, oh, that would be great metal for him. So he went and grabbed a magnet and tied a rope onto it, and that's how it started. Yeah.
Magnet fishing, huh?
Yeah.
I follow on Instagram, like keepers and stuff like that. He's down in the seas, he goes through the mangroves and he takes out all the cotton and creates art out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, you can throw into the same spot over and over again and get more and more stuff too. So that's why I'm like focusing right up in here, because the waves from the storm bring it up underneath and then they get stuck underneath the pylons.
You have an Instagram account?
Nah, I don't really mess with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I do have a Facebook account, but I don't really go on it much. Yeah, I actually started this channel doing gaming, but then I got into magnet fishing because I watched somebody doing it in Great Britain. I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
What is that?
Magnet fishing. Yeah, I pull out like fishing hooks and batteries and nails and screws and boat anchors and stuff like that. Nice to meet you too. Quite a bit of stuff, it feels like. Yeah. Alright, so that's just a magnetic shell.
Another nail?
Yeah, nail. I'll get a bunch of nails. I normally pull up like 30 to 50 of them in one day. Alright, so three more nails, two of the bigger ones, one of the smaller ones, and a broken fishing hook. Just a little piece of the broken fishing hook. So, I'm going to spend a lot of time down here because last time I was here I got sunburnt really bad, but this time I have sun protection. So I want to put it to the test so I can give an accurate review when I go to review this on Amazon. It was $40 or $32 free shipping, like $32.50 or something like that, free shipping. It's just a fishing shirt, UV protection. It says it's supposed to be fast drying. It's not fast drying, but that's why I'm giving it a 3 so far, because durability brought it up from a 2 that I was gonna give it. So we'll see if we get raised up a bit, if it does good for protecting me from the sun, then it'll go up to like a 3 or 4. So I got 1 nail, 2 nail, 3 nail, 4 nail, 5 nail, 5 nails on one side. That's around 5 of them. And I just heard an alligator, but it sounded small. I'll disturb alligators and stuff throwing them at it, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just move out of the way. That really matters though. I just got water in my eye. And that's really bad because of the microbials and stuff like that. You can get all sorts of nasty diseases and stuff from this water. But hey, it's just part of magnet fishing. Can't really wear it. Magnet fishing. Magnet fishing. Anything that's metal. So like we clean up the environment, like pull nails and batteries and fishing stuff out of the water. I get a bunch of fishing line out of here. Yeah. I got a YouTube channel, and that's what I'm doing. I'm filming it and putting it on YouTube. There's an alligator up underneath here. Oh, you did? Yeah, and what happens is the splashing in that, it brings them up to the surface. They look to see if I'm catching fish in that as well. At the fishing dock, this magnet got stuck underneath probably like a 300 to 500 pound alligator, and I pulled it up. It was like I would say it would be like a 7-foot alligator probably, maybe pushing 8 feet. But there was like an alligator that came up here the other day, and there's a guy fishing. He's like, oh, that's a 4 or 5 foot alligator. I mean, I said, you mean inches? It was like less than a foot alligator.
You ever been to Circle B?
Circle B? What's that?
It's over, Simcoe County. If you keep going past the sheriff's office,
No, I don't know.
you walk around and there's just alligators, you know, and
Right.
like a 9-foot alligator between you. How's that look?
There's a lot of alligators in here. People don't think so, but there is. One day a few years ago, they were all out sunning because it was kind of cold, I must have seen like 10,000 alligators just on the shore.
Yeah.
And that was all that you could see, not including all the ones that were in the water. You want to look and see what I've got? It's in that bucket. Not the one with the orange, but the other one.
Oh, wow.
All them nails, some fishing stuff. Like, look, I just got another nail. See, what happened was the storm pushed all those boards and stuff with nails in them, so it just pulls the nails right out of the boards. From like the docks and that. Yeah. Yeah, you can film me. I don't care. You're on video right now. So I don't mind. You can do whatever.
Oh, yeah, you got the
That's seized up. It's no good. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try and clean it when I get home and throw some WD-40 on it and try and get it to unseize up. But that's a nice rod though. I got a reel light that I can put on it. Oh yeah, I already took it off. That's what I did. I took it off of that. That reel came from that rod right there. If you want, you could go online too and you type in Florida magnet fishing. It should pop up some of my videos or some other people. Magnet fishing. Like a magnet
Oh, you're
and
on a
fishing.
website?
No.
Oh, you're just part of it, like a blog.
It's YouTube, but
Like
yeah.
an Instagram or YouTube.
Yeah, it's YouTube, yeah.
I'm waiting on them to go check this out. Magnet. He is a real strong magnet.
This isn't even my most powerful one. I got another one that's just over twice the strength of this. Yeah, metal lure fish. But I'm mainly just cleaning out the water, like fishing lures and hooks and line and batteries and nails. And this is like real fishing. You can feel the stuff biting on it too, and latching onto it. Yeah, this is a permanent magnet. It's called neodymium. And you gotta use this kind of magnet because the other magnets, they break apart too easily.
How much is one of those cost? A lot, right?
This one cost me $65 at the time, but now it's down to like $45.
Oh,
Yeah. So as they get more and more advanced, the prices go down more. I didn't get anything on that. Saw a few more times underneath here where I got all those nails. There's a bunch of boards underneath here. And then I'll start throwing out and trying to get some fishing lures.
Now, how do you think these lures and rods get in the water? Just have fish or something, can't hold it.
No, it gets stuck. And people try to get it unstuck, or they just accidentally kick their rod into the water, because they might have like 2 or 3 rods with them and they accidentally kick one in the water. That's how most people lose them. They accidentally kick it in the water. But yeah, although like fishing lures and that, you get stuck and then it breaks your fishing line. I've lost quite a few lures here before.